It's also time for some real education. To start the week, we're celebrating the work of Johannes Vermeer, also known as Jan Vermeer. A couple of years ago, I think we did at least one of Vermeer's paintings, and so I wanted to focus on him for a whole week. He's really a remarkable painting. He was one of the great Dutch masters who I don't think is as known, doesn't have the popularity of somebody like a Rembrandt and some of those other great painters of the age. His work is remarkably different. He was born in 1632, died in 1675, and he was actually if we understand him correctly, he seems to have lived a very hermit-like life. Almost all of his paintings, and there's some really beautiful paintings, were done in two rooms, you can tell, in the same two rooms of his house. He didn't seem to get out much. He didn't seem to get about very much. He spent most of his time painting young women in those two rooms, which when you ask yourself, well, how can he be considered one of the great painters? Well, just take a look at what he did. Here is the first painting of the week, and it's absolute beautiful. Woman Holding a Balance by Vermeer. And there she's got a very small scales, like a balance in her hand, and she's standing over in one of those. That's the same room you're going to see again and again all week, all right? The same corner room with the same light coming in from the upper left window at the top there, the same clutter in the room, the same very suggestive posing and imagery and illusions around them. So this is, again, Woman Holding a Balance, also called Woman Testing a Balance. It's an oil painting. It is now in the National Gallery of Washington, D.C., so you can see it right here in America. At one time, the painting, which was completed about 1663, was known as the Woman Weighing Gold, but closer evaluation has determined that the balance in her hand is empty. The scale, opinions on the theme and symbolism of this painting differ, with the woman alternately viewed as a symbol of holiness or earthliness or humanness. In the painting Vermeer has depicted, however, we discreetly see to be a young pregnant woman holding what is a balance. And that tips the scales, no pun intended, in a certain way. So she seems to be pregnant. And there's a jewelry box on the table, pearls and gold spilling over. A blue cloth rests in the left foreground beneath a mirror, and a window on the left, unseen save its golden curtain, provides light. Behind the woman is a painting of the Last Judgment featuring Christ with raised and outstretched hand. Is it possible this is a Madonna scene? The coming of Christ was going to bring justice to all of us. And is that the symbol in her hand? The fact that she's wearing Virgin Mary blue, at least in her top, wearing the white veil? The fact that there are the gifts of the Magi, some of them at least, on the table before her. The light coming into the window, as we saw in so many Renaissance paintings, where the light symbolizes the overpowering of Mary by God, the impregnation of Mary through light. Is this really another Madonna scene?